How can you be sure about the impact of angular or linear displacement between the sender and receiver coil? How can you be confident about the exact inductance of a coil when you need to select the capacitor for self-resonant windings? And how can you accurately measure the induced current in the nearby conductors around the coils, not just in the receiver? With analytical formulas alone, it's almost impossible to anticipate these values precisely. WPT systems are highly sensitive to geometry, alignment, material, and surrounding structures. The most accurate and reliable approach is finite element simulation. By using advanced electromagnetic solver, we can evaluate magnetic fields, induced current, parasitic effect, resonant condition, and system performance. In this video, we will show how EMWORKS EMAG helps you accurately model, analyze, and fine-tune wireless power transfer systems so you can predict performance before building any hardware. Now let's have a look on the software environment and review the options that this finite element software can offer for simulation of WPT. As usual, the first step is creating the geometry of the simulation. If you have the geometry from any other software, you can easily import different file formats like native files or step file, SolidWorks file, IGS file, CATIA, and many other file extensions. And if you want to create the geometry inside the EMWORKS EMAG, there is a very powerful CAD tool available without any need for new licenses. You can create your geometry using sketch-based tools inside the software and model most complex geometries with the powerful options that the embedded CAD software will provide. After you created the geometry of the simulation, you need to define your study inside the simulation tab. Multi-study management will allow you to have different study types like magnetostatic, AC magnetic, and transient within a single project. For the wireless power transfer system, we usually use AC magnetic for a steady state AC voltage or current, or transient magnetic study for the simulations that we want to see the transient behavior of the fluxes, current, and voltages. After you selected the study type, for example, this AC magnetic study, the workflow is pretty straightforward. First, we need to decide about the materials, excitation, forces and torques, analysis coupling if we have any, and optimization if we have the parametric simulation. In this step, the pre-processing is finished, and by meshing the geometry, we can start analyzing the simulation. When you want to select the materials for the simulation, usually the conductors are copper or aluminum. But if you want to model other materials like ferromagnetic elements or different insulators, you have access to comprehensive material center in the software. All the materials are categorized by their properties and parameters that the vendors provided in their datasheets. All the materials are accurately modeled by BH curve conductivity, physical and thermal properties in the material center. For the excitation part, you just need to select the geometry and parameters of the excitation, like the current driven coil or voltage driven coil, and the amplitude and phase of current or voltage that are injected. As we usually have the solid coils, there will be no number of turns, but if we have a stranded coils, we can select number of turns and the filling factor for each winding. In any simulation that you need forces or torque on any desired part, you can define Lorentz force or virtual work to measure these parameters on any single part. EMWORKS EMAG supports different analysis coupling. If you want to connect the geometry to more complicated circuit, you can use circuit coupling, and with thermal coupling, you can measure the temperature distribution in transient or steady state of the simulation. A structural coupling will show you the forces and deformations of each part under electromagnetic forces. To have an example about the circuit coupling, let's see this transient simulation with the circuit coupling. In this simulation, the primary winding is connected to the current source, but the secondary winding is attached to a rectifier circuit with diodes and capacitor filter. Meshing is a very important part of any finite element simulation. The default mesh of the software is usually good enough to start the simulation, but if you need more precise mesh on any part, you can easily define mesh control for any part or surface and change the element size for that mesh accuracy. After the simulation is analyzed, you have access to different results depending on your study type. Let's have a look on the result of this transient simulation that is coupled to the rectifier circuit. Result center includes all the available tabular results with their diagrams. Different outputs like current, energy, induced voltage, flux linkages, inductances, resistances, and losses are all available by their values in the table and their diagram. On the other hand, the fields plot are available here. Magnetic flux density, magnetic field intensity, applied current density and current density, and losses and forces density are available in field plots. You have access to the values in all time steps and from different views. Without adding any additional surfaces, you can use the section view to be able to have the results on any desired cross section. It will help you to find the hot spots more precisely in the 3D view. With the save option, you can export the field plot into Excel file or any kind of table or image format. With the probe option, you can measure the values on different points, and with the maximum and minimum option, you can find the maximum and minimum values and their places automatically. With using the animate button, it will create a video from all the field reports automatically in all time steps. Beside the fringe plot, you have access to contour plot, vector plot, or streamlines for better illustration of the results. With all these simulation options that EMWORKS EMAG provides, you can measure the efficiency of WPT, losses in different parts, the stray losses and flux linkages that create heat in other parts, and even with thermal coupling and structural coupling, you are able to measure the temperature distribution and deformation in the coils as well.